Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to take a look at the camera of Oppo F1s. And Oppo really advertises this Oppo F1s as the selfie expert, and that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna test its selfie camera, I'm gonna test its rear camera. So just to start off with, it has got a 16 megapixel front facing camera, f2.0 aperture. Now that is supposed to let a lot of light in and give us a brighter, better selfies. And in this test we're going to take a look whether that really happens or not, or how good is the front camera. And because really this phone is all about the front camera, 16 megapixel front camera. So let's get on with it, and let's take a look at the camera app first, and then we'll go to the sample photos so you can decide for yourself whether this is the phone you want or not. So just to start with, I'm just gonna open the camera app here and take a look at the interface here quickly, and so you can get the idea how the app works and how it is like. So the first look at the camera app simply tells you that this is truly a copy of iOS camera app, because you've got the same interface here. You can swipe between different modes here. So you've got panorama mode, beauty mode, pictures mode here, video mode here, so you can swipe between them. And then we have got time lapse here, and it takes photos pretty quickly as well. Not as quickly as I would have liked it to. Up top we have got some controls here. So we have a toggle for the front facing camera here, and then we have some settings here, so you can control the shutter from here. Normal shutter, touch, voice and palm. So you can select the touch, and whenever you touch the screen it takes the photo. So there is that. And then we have timers here, 3 seconds, 5 seconds and 8 seconds. And then the screen size, so you can go standard, you can go rectangle, and you can go full screen. So in rectangle mode you can actually take Instagram photos and post it on Instagram. Then we have got HDR here, so you can turn it on, then go to auto. So we've got auto HDR here as well. So let's take a photo. Because there is a lot of light, HDR would not work here, but let's turn it on and see how quickly it takes a photo. And that's it, it just took a photo. So that's pretty quick as well. And there is your photo, and there is the one without HDR. Since there's a lot of light coming from up top, you don't really feel the difference between the photos here. So, and then we have got a flash on and off. Now here you will see that you don't have any settings here for the camera app, because the settings are not here, they're not in the camera app. Now this is a bit annoying, I know, because the settings need to be in the app itself, but they're not. They are actually in the settings app. So you go back and you go into the settings app and go all the way down, and there you go, you have this camera option here. Go in there and then you get your settings here. So you have rapid shooting function, you have volume key function, so you can assign it to shutter, zoom or volume simply. And then we have got a grid function, shutter sound, locate, and whether or not you want to save it to the SD card or not. You cannot exactly control the resolution here, you cannot control the pro mode here, you cannot do much here. So simply a few basic settings here. And in the camera mode, since we have the shutter on, since we have the burst mode on, let's go ahead and take a burst. So pretty quick burst here, takes 20 photos at a time. And once you have taken the photos, you go into the gallery and then you click on this button, so it shows you all these photos. Now unfortunately it does not tell you which one is the best photo, so you have to decide by yourself which one is the best photo, and then you can just save it, click on it and press done, and that one will be saved and the rest will be deleted. Now there's no way of knowing before taking a photo at which resolution we're taking the photo, but if you go in the video you can actually toggle between 720p. So up top, if you see here, there we have this option called 720p right on top of the screen, and if you click on it, it takes us to 1080p. So you can simply press on this and toggle between 720p and 1080p in video mode. But if you go into the photo mode, all you get is this setting here, so you can select between standard, rectangle and full screen. So that was the basic camera app. Now we have got this toggle here down on the right bottom corner, so we press this one and this takes us to few settings here. So here we can select Ultra HD. Once we are in Ultra HD, we can take photos here. Now this one takes a couple of seconds to take a photo, and which tells us that it's really slow, and if you really want to capture a moment, you are going to miss it. So there is that. And then you have GIF animation here, so you can take photos like this, move around the camera, and then it will stitch everything, all the photos, and it will be one GIF. So let's go in here and see. So there you go. You can see that it has stretched all these photos into one GIF animation, and you can see the settings from here as well. So that was GIF. And now going back, you can actually go positive or reverse on it. So I guess it will reverse the order of the photos that you take. Going back, we have various filters here, so you can apply all these filters. From here you have to select between these filters one by one, and then we have the option for patterns here, so we can select some patterns. We can not change the size of these patterns, and then we can swipe between them. The next thing we have is the double exposure button here, so we press that and then we take a photo, and then it asks us to take another photo. We take another photo, and that's probably it. Now I don't exactly know what it does, but it blurs the photo. I don't know how it works. If any one of you guys know about it, you're more than welcome to tell me in the comments. Now there is another mode here called expert mode, simply another name for pro mode. So we go in here and we choose it, and now we have pro mode. Now it tells us whether the camera is straight or not, so this line here tells us really whether it's straight or not. Now we have few controls here. We have white balance here, so we can control the white balance here according to settings. We have exposure here. We can go with the exposure whatever we want to set, so you leave it and then it tells you about the exposure. And then we have our ISO. We can go all the way up to 1600, and that's it. And then we have shutter speed here. So I guess shutter speed really helps if you're into capturing those streaks of light, traffic lights, and so that it can help with that. But what it does is that it reduces the shutter speed and allows a lot of light inside. So if I go 4 seconds and I take a photo, you will see that the photo is going to be really bright. So it takes a photo. I go into the gallery, and here you can see that everything is whitened out. Okay, then we have our focus mode here, so you can really slide this and change your focus manually and select the focus, and then it will stay locked in that position. And it also takes raw photos, so in raw you can actually zoom as well. You can select your focus and then you can press the shutter button, and it takes few seconds to take a photo as well. So that was the pro mode here, and that was basically called expert mode here, and that's about it. So you can basically touch the screen to focus, and then you can just slide on this slider to change the amount of light in your photos, change the brightness basically. And then you can long press to lock the focus. So once you long press on it and it locks the focus, you'll see this lock button appear in the focus, and then you touch somewhere else and it loses focus, and then you can slide and you can really control the brightness here. In video mode again, you can actually touch to focus, you can slide for the brightness, and you can long press to lock the focus as well. Starting a video, you can again do everything here as well, change the brightness, lock the focus, and you can obviously take photos as well. Okay, so then we have a beauty mode here as well. So if we go into the beauty mode here, we have got some options down here. So if you see here, we have got these values here, 1 2 3 4. So what it basically does is that it increases the level of beauty that it provides to your face whenever you're taking a selfie. So, and then you can toggle this one up here for more rosy feeling and more, you know, fair feeling, whatever you like. So it's up to you. So quite a few customizations in the beauty mode here as well. Now since this is the selfie camera, they're really, you know, pivoting this on this beauty mode here as well. So I've got some samples to show you. Take a look at these samples and decide for yourself. If you're a selfie lover, you take a lot of selfies, or if you use Snapchat or Instagram, you're going to be really happy with this camera, front facing camera. Not only that, it does front facing video very good as well. Even in dark situations, it takes very good, very bright selfies. So there is that as well. And if you're a selfie lover, you take a lot of selfies, you're going to be very happy with this phone. Now I've also taken a lot of photos from the back camera as well, so take a look at these samples as well, because these samples are great as well. So it's not just the selfie camera, back camera is awesome as well, takes very good photos, bright photos, and you're gonna love this camera. So if you're buying this phone for the purpose of the camera, this is really a selfie expert, and I totally recommend this phone. And you can, without any doubt, go ahead and buy this phone and take great selfies, take great photos from the back camera as well, and you're gonna enjoy these photos. Now if you have any other questions about the camera, if there's any point that I've missed, you can always ask me in the comments. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll put the link in the description and at the end of the video, so you can follow me there. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys, and take care. Bye bye.